Hey guys, Joanne here with Newegg TV. I'm here to do an overview on this Creative Inspire T10 2.0 speaker system that's just left and right speakers, and it's ideal for PC, Mac, or MP3 player use. Here's everything that comes in the box, the speakers themselves, which I will go over in more detail in just a little bit. But first, a look at the other accessories, such as the documentation. Of course, you get the Inspire T10 Quick Guide. What is this now? Chance to get a free audio book, as well as $10 music credit. Go ahead and look at this yourself when you have free time and see how you can get that good stuff. Now, also you get some important safety instructions, as well as a limited warranty. And now on to the cables. So you get this power adapter, and this plug part here actually slides out by pushing this button down, probably for easier packing and whatnot. Power adapter comes with how many feet of cable? About 6 feet of cable. And this power plug will go into the right speaker. I'll show you that in a moment. And this is the audio cable. This will plug into the right speaker as well, and the other end into your PC or MP3 player, or you know, the like. And you get a little over 6.5 feet of cable for this particular cable. Now, onto the speakers. I will be going over the technical specs first before I should go over the features of each speaker. So, you get a total output of 10 watts, 5 watts each, and you get a frequency response of 80 to 20,000 hertz and a signal to noise ratio of 80 decibels. So first up is the left speaker, simply because it doesn't have as much going on as the right speaker. So up at the front, you get a glossy finish. Also along the sides, both speakers have the same glossy finish with plastic construction for the body, and they both come with this Bass X port. That's what Creative likes to call them. They're basically ports that allow for deeper sounds. Now back to the left speaker, you get the Creative logo here at the bottom, and you get a mid-range driver as well as a tweeter. So for the mid-range driver, it's 3 inches, and you get 75mm drivers, and as well as this mesh grill to protect it, and a protective bar over the tweeter. Tweeter is 1 inch in size, tweeter driver. And nothing really on this side or this side, but on the back, you get this cable that plugs into the right speaker. Right here it says to left speaker, to connect the 2 speakers. And you get a little over 4.5 feet of cable here. Just give you a better idea of how to set all of this up. And I believe that covers it for the left speaker, except for on the bottom. You get these 4 rubberized feet to keep this unit in place when on your table, although I really don't think you're gonna really bump into it or anything like that. Now onto the right speaker. Also get these 4 rubberized feet on the bottom, as well as the mid-range driver and the tweeter. Once again, glossy finish, except this one has a volume dial. So when you hear the click, it should be mute, which is kind of nice. And also the tones for your lows and the highs, you should probably keep it in the mid-range. And there is a little groove that you can feel when you're turning it to let you know, hey, you're perfectly centered. On this side, you get a headphone jack as well as auxiliary in. On the back, get this green audio in. Like I said, just plug this one end into here and the other into your PC. Next to that is the power port, where you would plug in the power adapter and of course the other end into a wall socket. And next to that, you already know that's for connecting the left speaker. Nothing on this side. Went over the bottom already, and I believe that covers it. So all that's left is for a benchmark test for these speakers. A couple more things before the benchmark test, actually kind of important. Dimensions, I'm sure everyone wants to know, so you know the exact space you need to allot for these particular speakers. 3.5 inches wide, 5.4 inches deep, and they are 7.6 inches tall. One more thing, a little green light here, that's power LED. Here's a look at the benchmark results for the speakers, and I want to mention that this was done in a real-world environment, so you're not going to get that perfectly accurate results. However, Oh, and one more thing is that we left the tone and center and the EQ flat. And overall, I would say that these speakers performed rather well for for their purpose, what they're meant to do. And you'll notice here at the 20 and 100 hertz section that it's a bit quieter than it should be in the bass area because these speakers are meant to operate between 80 and 20,000 hertz, so technically anything before that doesn't really matter because it has accomplished what it set out to. And it's really not so bad between 80 and 100, and it starts to stabilize between 100 and 1000 hertz, just a few blips here and there, but nothing to really make a huge difference. But there is a spike around 2000 hertz, you'll notice a little bit. That means it's a little bit louder than it should be, and a little bit of spikes between 15,000 and 20,000 hertz. But aside from that, I think these speakers have done rather well. That wraps up our overview on this creative inspired T10 2.0 speaker system. I'm Joanne, and if you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe to our Newegg YouTube channel. Thanks for watching Newegg TV, and we'll see you next time.